Test. Let's see if the music works. Where's the music? There. I will also copy this here. 1 second. And put it there. Okay. That should work. And then music. I said music. Music activated. Hello, I'm a penguin. I'm always streaming at this time right now. I'm not sure which time is it for you, but like this time on Twitch and YouTube. Yes, like it's my days are like Saturday, Sunday, and Tuesday. Okay, this is the music that we are listening to now. Does this work? We have to restart VLC player. 1 second. Here. Perfect. What's the grid for? Okay, I can explain. First, hello, I'm a penguin and Mandy Gardner and everyone else too. The grid is basically like I'm following a tutorial, right? And the idea is now to 1 second. I think I can show it like this. No, I cannot show it like this. Can you maybe like add the physics settings somewhere else? No. Okay, it closed on its own. Basically, like when it moves, I can do it like manually like this. When it moves, it's supposed to like look to the left. Does that look good? Does it look like it's working? Kind of, right? It will be better. I promise. Okay. The thing is a bit scary from the tutorial, but I think I'm cherishing the comments of the tutorial because for me it's also a bit too fast paced. But should I pick a different tutorial? Let's see. But yeah, anyways, I will continue the tutorial. Now I'm at 35 seconds already. So let's see. So let's just try to... 1 second, I will make it a bit smaller. Also, for any game recommendations, I'm not sure which next game I should play. I've also thought about getting like the Pokemon game, but it's like, it's kind of expensive, but also I only have a Switch 1, so I wonder if it would run there. And then it's like, when I have the Switch 1, I cannot stream it, right? I need like some Switch stream thing. Oh, thanks so much, Galarian Bear. Same for me. But yeah, let's continue from minute 40. No. Add 3 keyforms. This is keyforms. I'm not sure why it's like... Copy head XY. Paste it. And call it face XY. Look, I'm basically perfect, right? Zachary Clark. Thanks. Hello. Hello everyone. Face XY. I'm totally smashing this. 1 second. Peg bounce. I can do that. Peg bounce. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And biceps flex. I can do that too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Ta-da. Of course, on the model, we will also have a, like when everything works, basically the same idea as breathing, right? But breathing looks like this right now. So like I could totally make like a peg bounce animation on the VTuber too, right? Ta-da. Okay, so I copied this. We'll continue the tutorial. We are at 1 minute. Wait to God. Welcome. Is each piece of the art on different layers? Yes. Basically. So like the ear is one layer. Which weird. Oh no. We should have drawn like on the eyes you totally see like the transparency. And there too. Yeah, let's not look at it too closely. Yeah, please everyone unwind while I lose my mind in this tutorial. The Rhino says, I DM you about a fee question offline. Was that directed at me or someone in the chat? And where did you write me a DM? Was it in Twitch? Because if it's in Twitch, I think I have to check it 1 second. Do you plan PvP? Ah, yeah, perfect. Yeah, you can like write me on Discord anytime. Rare Brood Art, welcome. Ah, and thank you so much, Zachary Clark. Like, I feel a bit lost, but I think with the support from everyone, I can do it. And also, like, not investing, like, I'm totally, like, doing my best here, right? But also, like, if something doesn't work, I think, like, it's like a program that's kind of finicky, so, like, it's kind of expected, right? I'm a Pennywise says, do you like buying any manga or comics? Yes. I love... the thing is, like, I wouldn't even say like mainstream, but like popular, like professional comics I kind of don't know about. But of course, because I'm a furry, I love furry comics. So like indie furry comics. Yeah. So, for example, I would say, let's see. I did not have them for a long time, like physical comics, right? But I think the first like Kimono Doujinshi, like indie self-published furry comic, furry manga. I got because a friend was making a trip to Tokyo, and then I said like, please get this for me, and then he was like, oh yeah, I can do it, and then like I sent him like the link to it, and then it was like, dang, they are so buff. What does he eat for breakfast? A whole cow? And I think that was so funny. But yeah, totally got it for me, and I think that was like, let's see, 2 years ago, so like really not long ago, right? Was it 3 years ago or 2 years ago? I think it might be only have been 2 years ago. And like last year, no wait, that was this year. Maybe it was even 1 year. Was it 1 year ago in summer or 2 years ago in summer? Anyways, it was in summer, and he like went to like Mandarake and got me like that one comic, or like 2, and it was like really fun. And of course, in January, like this year's January, I also went to Mandarake again with this time other friends. It was Japanese friends. It was really funny. It was so funny, and then like we like kind of like looked through like the whole like this like a whole like how is it called, like where you put books in, bookshelf, in the whole like shelf. So fun. And then afterwards we like washed our hands in guilt, something to wash off our guilt, or like mostly because like many people like second-hand stores, like many people touch it, right? So yeah, that was really fun. I think like I spent like over an hour there. We spent like over an hour there, and it's like on 2 days, like different branches, right? So I definitely want to do that again. Or will you be a 2D videoer? Yes. So like right now, of course, I also love the... Oh, thank you for following.
Just followed.
VPick Wolf. Thank you so much. I'm always happy. Like, of course I'm... What happened? Oh, thank you for 520 followers. That's great. Thank you so much. So yeah, I'm always happy about any followers, and I think a funny thing is always... Oh, pick ones, I can do that. Pick ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But I think like with like kind of like the names of like very names, I think like, oh, he's called Wolf something or Bear something, then I think like, yes, I'm safe here. Okay. Then I'm a penguin guy says, I have an addiction with buying manga recently. I've been shopping for a lot of manga online, especially since it's cheaper and free delivery. That's great. Free delivery? Is it like a local manga shop? Because like, here in Europe, I think... Wait. Like, I'm really not a professional. Like, the only 2 manga I got were from Book Off in Japan, right? So like Book Off, which is also secondhand. But I think like you can totally get like popular series like Beastars or something in Germany and like Austria, Switzerland, Europe, Italy. You can totally get it there, and there's like also like quite a big market for it, I think. So like I think things like I was relatively surprised, maybe because I don't go into that many bookshops, but like I found like Beastars randomly in like a bookshop. Like German Beastars. That's great, right? Like, what did it talk in this thing in German, right? So, is it the German version or like an English version? I'm not even sure, but like probably a German version. So it's like probably called Beastars would be called Beaststerne. Beaststerne. Yeah, Beaststerne. No, it's still called Beastars, but yeah, I think like the thing is, because let's see, like an English manga or like a Japanese manga. The thing is, I don't read like religiously, right? So I kind of use it too, kind of just for the art, but also kind of to practice Japanese, because I think like, I think comics are a great way to kind of practice language, right? Because it's like kind of like nicely, easily digestible, because it's like every bubble with text. It's not too much text, and it's like split up. And also, what's really important with this is like the context of the picture, right? So like you can totally see what is going on, and then you can connect the dots more and more. And I think probably for learning a new language, media where you can connect the dots and fill out the gaps of your knowledge with like context, I think that's really rewarding and like nice to do, right? That's also why I like to watch cooking shows. Like cooking shows is like you have the language, but it's also like you see what is happening literally, right? So basically like you can connect to say like, this means like washing radishes or something. Then Happy Nico says, in Finland, there are like only one store selling manga and they cost like 50% more than online. Yeah, I think with prices, let's see with prices, it's definitely more expensive than in Japan. But I think in Germany, more expensive, but considering like the euro to like yen price, not that expensive, right? So it's like more affordable than ramen, because ramen in Germany, Austria, Switzerland is like luxury, really expensive somehow. So it's like, I think like the ramen would be 3,000 yen. Yeah. Yeah, kind of, right? That's crazy, right? 3,000 yen for ramen, which is like 17 euros. So like, I would never get this. But I think like for that price you could get... Wait, let me check that actually, okay? Okay, I will check this in like a local bookstore or something. Or like a bookstore chain. B-Stars. Just like... Yeah, that's fine. That's like one band, like... Okay, it's 9 euros. And I guess like in Japan, how much would it be there? Maybe 400 yen. So yeah, it's like more than double the price, but it's like still like... Let's see. Yeah, I think for 5 euros it would be like easier to buy it, right? Than like 9. But it's like still like... It's not like luxury import goods, I think. And it's in German, I think. Like, okay. Yeah, the thing is like with Beastars, I love that the art style is so memeable, but I don't especially am interested in like the plot or something. Okay, 1 second. There were so many comments. Also sorry that I'm like totally not doing any progress in this. But it's totally fine. It's good to talk about. Talk things out. To get more something. Then Serendip says, it's still reading practice in the end. Even reading your Japanese friends' messages counts as reading. Exactly. So when I'm writing with friends, I'm totally studying. Right? Something. Okay. Volkwolf says, isn't shonen meant to be that? With hiragana for kids to explain kanji. Oh, yes, yes. So basically, like, what you mean is like, in like, manga, or like aimed for children, or like, for example, in Animal Crossing, it's also right. So like in the new Animal Crossing, they also have like it's called furigana, I think. So it means furigana, furikake, sprinkled on top, kana. So like sprinkled on top syllables or something. So yeah, I think that's really nice too. True, and yeah, totally true. Like in like many manga, it's there, and it's also like, I mean, like it's also in like adult manga too, or like how is the other thing called? Like basically like for like an older audience, when it's like kind of like a new name or something. I think it's really funny. Or also like, is it like kind of effect? I'm not sure. Then I'm a penguin guy says, if I'm being completely honest, I don't actually read most my manga. I'm too scared I might damage it. I mostly buy it for display. I got Sakamoto Days manga and the covers are really cool. Oh, yeah, that's also cool. That's kind of like how I get like, I have like one, I think, vinyl album of like a classical record that I got because it had like a drawing of Caspar David Friedrich or something. But yeah, I feel the same because like my hands get easily sweaty, right? So when I read the comic, oh, also like the other comics I got were all from Kimoket. So like Kimono Dojinji Convention. And like the ones I read, when I read them, I use like a tissue paper so I don't sweat on it. So like I totally get that with like not wanting to destroy it, right? But then it's like, in the end, it's like, it's a product that is meant to be enjoyed and read, right? So I think like both is good, like enjoying it at looking at it and like enjoying it at reading it. And the thing is with like the second-hand ones, right? The thing is like they have signs of wear a bit, so I feel a bit more at ease to open them and stuff and like read them. But then it's also like some of them are really like common, like for example like Kinnikuman, right? I'm not sure if they're reprinted, but it's like probably, and it's also like they are digitalized probably too, and they are so popular that they are safe from getting extinct. But for like doujinshi comics or like indie comics or like comics that have like maybe like 100 issues or something, or like 100 releases or like 100 prints, then it's like I'm really scared of like comics that are not digitalized, right? Because I'm scared that they would be like maybe getting lost. Yeah. Yeah, 1 second. There's so many comments. 1 second. I'm reading too much. Then Volkwo says, yes. Stanian, welcome. I'm a penguin says, Japanese manga is so much more cheaper usually. Around $5, while in my country it's around 18. Okay, I see. So yeah, totally like...
the underscore ink fox just followed.
Oh, thank you so much for following. Kama the Ink Fox. That's a cute name. And cute profile picture. Yeah, I also like talking to not having to do the tutorial, which I will continue. But I'm totally not giving up on this. I have my mental resolve of a fridge that's climbing Mount Everest in winter. Or something. Where was I again? But yeah, 18 is really tough. 18 is really tough. So like, I think like 9, I mean it's also quite a bit, but it's also like, I could see myself getting a volume that I really like. At this point it was like 18, I mean like for 18 too, but then it's like more like a special thing, right? Yes. Thanks so much. I love packs. Hello, I'm Blood. I love packs. So where were we again? Yeah, I will continue the tutorial. Biceps flex, I can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plus the other arm. Tada! Yes, I love packs too. Let's see. Copy head XY. One second. One second. That's too fast. Okay. So we named that wrong. So this is called head XY. Then we have to rename the old one base XY. And then drag this into this. Drag doesn't work. It's so easy. Ta-da! No! Yes! Okay. Okay, then we need base and face lines or what? Face and face line. Let's see, that's head line, head base. Like this? No. No. Perfect. I'm a professional. I mean, it kind of works already, right? Okay, but yeah. Basically for the comics, I think they kind of made my my suitcase heavier. I totally felt it. I totally kind of splurged there a bit. But yeah, I think like it's fine because it's like it's so many inspiring artists kind of that have like a big place in my heart and like for motivation too. So it's like totally fine to be a bit overzealous in like the first comic convention, right? So like for like the next comic convention, I will probably be a bit more like not getting my hands on anything. I mean, like I also did not get my hands on everything, right? But it's like, yeah, a friend of mine, he seems to have like a really, really big range, right? So like he gets like a mountain of books at every comic convention, and I think that's also so funny and kind of cool and also really funny. But it's always fun to see that. But yeah. And I have planned to go to the next two. I'm not sure like if I will finish my comic by then, but I will try my best. And I will have my VTuber until then finished because my live2d license is going for 40 days or something. But yes. What else? But yeah. Everest. Let's continue the trial. So we put this right here. It's easy, I understand this part. Hair front deformer. Maybe we can skip that. We don't have a hair. We are not fancy enough for that. Copy at current time. So we are already 1 minute 44 in this 20-minute tutorial. So I think we are making great progress. So we'll take a quick break to go to the toilet and get some water. I'll be right back and thank you all for witnessing this fast-paced progress. I think we are climbing the Mount Fuji of live2d. How slowly but surely. Oh, come on, welcome. Welcome. I'm not struggling, and I'll quickly get some water. I'll be right back. I'm totally not struggling. I'm not struggling. Okay. Whoops. Oh, sorry. I'm back. Tadaima. I'm back. Right, where were we? Right, we talked about comics. I'm already 1 minute 44 in the tutorial. So I'll write down 1 minute 44.
Silas_werewolf.
Silas Werewolf. Thanks for following, and I love your name. Let's see. So yeah, basically, like, just that you know, I don't like stream the tutorial. I have that on my second screen, but the tutorial I'm following now is by Merely Wufei. And it's totally cool of her to have made a live2d tutorial, because it's a bit different than the live2d sourced kind of cartoon character tutorial. Basically, like everyone who does tutorials. Thank you so much. And it's kind of fast paced though, so my gears in my brain are working in high gear, full power mode. Yeah. Silas Werewolf, I love your avatar. Wait a second. So like basically like the tutorial it says now, we should make one for a deformer for the hair. And I guess like technically this is hair, right? But like it's also the outline of the face. So I will skip that part for now, and then we can get a few more seconds in the tutorial. Select. Oh, wait a second. Okay. Select face XY. And then. What? Okay, face XY. Do this. But it's still the ears. 1 second, I'll be right back. Ba, ba, ba. Okay, sorry for the beep. Does that look good? I think it looks good. The ear thing, it's totally intentional. And head XY, face XY. Does this work? I think that kind of works, right? Okay. The ear thing is weird. But that's kind of what we're going for, right? I mean, let's go. It's a new character. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Will the ears animate or will they be physics dependent? If you understand what I mean. I totally get you because I'm totally a scientist. And I think I will start with physics and then I will also do animate, like emote dependent ears. Okay, 1 second. Maybe this needs to be here. It seems like the right ear is like kind of like wandering, right? Okay, let's continue. We are at minute 2. It says make adjustments between head XY and face XY. And she makes adjustments. But I'm not even sure which adjustments I should make. Maybe this? Maybe this? Maybe this? It's dependent on how I do it, right? The thing is, she also moved this thing here a bit to the right. But how can I do that? Because like if I move it, everything moves, right? Oh no, now it works. Move it like this. Oh, I can also like make Bezier division, I think. Maybe she has like 4? Oh, not this. 4? With height. Okay, so 2 and 4. Is it like this? Okay. Maybe like this. And like this. Yeah, let's see how this looks. I mean, it kind of works. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe yes, maybe no. I'm not sure. Making a model is such a pain. Yeah, but like I think I did not realize what I got myself into which is often the case. But I think that's a good thing. I think it's good to get yourself into stuff when something. And yeah. I'm always wondering, like, when I do like new stuff like this, if this like in this process a part of it where I can break it and not even know it, right? So I'm scared of that. Okay. Wolf says, wah, 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 wah. Tesa says, Bazinga. Okay, let's get our courage. But yeah, what kind of comics or manga comics are you all reading? And what are your favorite comics? I will totally not name my favorite comics here. I can explain. But like, I already said it a few times, right? But like, not, I would say Kinnikuman is mainstream, right? Kinnikuman, like everyone knows Kinnikuman. I have like one issue of it. And the other one I got from Book Off was, like I got this from Book Off, just like a random issue. And like, Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I've heard of that one. And the other one is, I think it was called Servant Beasts. The first volume. I think that one was really nicely drawn too. And it kind of has like this Victorian aesthetic, right? So like tea time butler things. Which was really nice. Casting until it looks good. Okay. Basically, adjust it until it's looking good. Okay, wait a second. Hello, Brooklyn Arts, and I will retract my question about comics. Let's talk about favorite pastry instead, or ice cream flavors. I can explain. Also, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know that person. But what I know is I like vanilla ice cream. I can explain. Yeah. What else? Oh yeah, I wanted to do like the mirroring. So, motion mirroring. Unable to generate keyforms for mirroring. Why not? This is so confusing. So why is this not working? Maybe if I click on this here. Mirror, motion mirroring. Oh, perfect. We got it. And the same here. Just to test it out, we can change the data. Oh, a new pop-up. The parent deformer with common parameters is not selected. Parent deformer not mirrored. Child object may behave unexpectedly. What? Okay, let's not do that. Maybe it's both mirrored now. But it's not, right? Like this one here looks even better than this. They come from the sky. Okay. But yeah, I think now it's not the same, right? mirror motion mirroring. The parent deformer with common parameters is not selected. The parent deformer with common parameters is not selected. Parent deformer not mirrored. Child object may behave unexpectedly. Okay, basically, maybe I have to select both and then do motion mirroring. Yes, that worked. And now it's deforming the... Perfect. Okay, so I will write this down on my list. So like we are at 243 now already. If mirror parent deformer also select mirror motion. Perfect. I think that's nice. That's nice. Nice knowledge. Okay. So we're at minute 2 and 43 seconds. A general rough vision of where everything should be. What don't I like about this stuff? The thing is like... Not this part here also be different? Like we can reword it alright, but like maybe like this. I think that makes it a lot better already. This is just a face, right? So like... Maybe also like this. Maybe that's bad. Yeah, maybe we need... Here? But it's like... Looks like flatter like this, right? Maybe this here also needs to be a bit bunched there. And this too, maybe? This is weird. Maybe everything needs bunched. But it doesn't really look like totally to the side, right? Maybe I do this again, then look to the side. And then I do like mirror it again. Just go to 1 second. I have to like test this in like test view. Let's see. Pattern B. I mean, it kind of works. Yeah, I think it kind of does something. I'm not sure if I like it. But I think I'm understanding more how it works now. So let's see, it's just like an experiment. If I would do it like this, If I would like it more, would I like it more? I'm totally feeling it. I'm getting so good at this. I think I'm a natural. Okay. Let's see how this looks. Test. No, this is not good. Wait, why is this so fast? Not good. But the one from before was better. So maybe because it's... Okay. Music settings. Let's see quickly how this looks. Yeah, sadly, like I cannot like stream both at the same time. Yeah. I think that's getting there, kind of. Yeah, it says you're doing great. Thank you so much. Will this snout move more than the face? It should move more, right? Ooh, it probably, like, technically, it's the closest thing to the viewer, right? So technically it should move the most. But I think, like, in the tutorial, it could be that it, like if I do it, like... If I do it like this. What happened? Okay. If I do it like this, I feel... if I do it like... Or maybe... like this. But I do it like... this. Nice. I think it looks almost 3D, right? But let's try it how it looks like this. It's a bit too high though. Shouldn't be as high. Okay. Have it here. For only the face, then it changes only this, right? But we need to change both, kind of. Extend the logo left with view, exactly. Like where it goes like into the Pringles can, right? Okay. I'm totally serious in this. What about putting it here? Maybe hardness 60%. Don't want it to affect the eyes too much, but... or like I don't want it to affect the eyes at all, right? Cut? No. doesn't affect the eyes at all, then it would be like this. Yeah, I think so too. It's kind of like, yes, his head tilted down, right? I'll quickly look just to test how this looks. Posing. Let's go. Yes. It kind of works. Yes. It kind of works, but it looks like a Sonic character now. So I think we will... But we need like this shape here, and that's not the... Is there a way I can undo this mess easily? Yeah, I think so, right? Because I would need this line here, right? Somehow I only see the parameters that do something now. Ah. This is better, right? Kind of still can go lower a bit, I think. It's like 100. I would love to have something like a brush that reverts the thing. Deform, something that reverts one point more to the original, right? Like an ease back or something. There must be something there, but I'm not sure which of the things it is here. Maybe let's do that manually, right? So like... No! Okay. And here too, right? Yeah, maybe this... You're higher too. Maybe like this. And this. Like I always keep selecting different stuff, right? On accident. I'm not sure how to like do something against that. This be like more up here? And maybe this here would also be a bit more outwards. Let's do that with... Where's my brush? There's the brush. Expand, maybe? Expand. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just use the normal one. Ta-da. And join this one here. Let's see how this would look. Oh, this doesn't change much now. Why is angle Y changing it? What? Ah, I know. Okay. Oh, Maestro Wolfgang, welcome. Yeah, I'm not sure if like this is better than before, worse than before. How was it before? It's better now, I think. Okay. Why is this an angle Y now? But it was correct before, right? Okay. Hit all of them. Thanks. Not doing anything. Seems good. Okay. Then we will select both and do the mirror thing. Motion mirroring. Not so bad, right? Is that a snout? I'm not sure. Okay. We are totally making progress here. Progress or something. Okay. Let's continue. So we are already at minute 2 of the tutorial, right? And we only took like 2 hours, so it's totally fine. Like 1 hour. 1 hour for 2 minutes of tutorial. Mr. Wolfgang says, just a little hello. I'm going, unfortunately, leave already. Bye, everyone. Thanks for dropping by. And you take care. Hair front XY. We don't have an hair front. It's perfect. they have bang default. We can also skip that. We don't have bangs. Wait a second. Oh, that's fine. Okay, wait a second. What am I doing? Yes, it's alive. Can I show like the second window? Like when I do like this, 1 second. When I do like this, physics settings. And then I click on OBS. Then I click on game capture, I think. Then I click on capture window and then I click on tower physics settings. Tower physics settings. Okay, that doesn't work. Maybe that doesn't work. Let's try. Tower physics settings. This works. Ta-da. Like move this a bit. No, move it. I have no idea how. Put in OBS. When I want to move something in OBS, I cannot move it. And like just readjust it manually, transform. Edit transform. Position 200. No, it's under the chat, but it's fine. Close. And then put it under the chat. Where's the chat? Perfect. Debriefs. Expand plan becomes better. Yes, this is like the plan a the power up and this is superhero now version. Yes. He like went to the gym. Or like I went to the gym. Anyways, he can do this posing and then we can check it, right? Like he does like some poses now. And it's kind of already not too bad, I think, right? Like it was much worse before. So like the like tip from like Serendip and like everyone here with the nose, really important. Oh, Azunan. Azunan watched 3 consecutive stream and sparked a watch streak. Thank you so much for being there and sparking a watch streak. Okay, so like that, like totally maximally to the side one looks a bit weird, but we can adjust this. But it's not too bad. Feels exciting to see move, right? I love this view. It just makes like random poses, right? Like it's not perfect, but I think it's already like there's the hint of 3D-ness. Or like it's like a what's called? It's not 3D, right? It's like I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that's really nice. Or like it's really basic and like the eyes we also need to like do the X points differently. I think I can do that right now too. But yeah, I think like it's already doing something. Okay. Back to this thing. Maybe for the eyes, pupil roll, right? And I think technically this. This, right? Technically, like, I could say that I want, this is like synthesized corners, right? Like, I think if I like not synthesize them, but put them like here or something. Same with this. Put this. Guess that's fine. And this one here, maybe a bit up. No, wait a second. What is it doing? Okay. Maybe here. And then the other side. We can do, because like here it's nothing, right? Like we can totally get it here or something. Then this bit down, I think. Just a bit, so you can see it still. This is technically fine. A tiny bit down. We can all adjust it later. And this is like, it's fine, I think, but like maybe it is could like just be here. Okay. Oh, hello Fox Studio, welcome. And Ma says that little head tilt is so cute. Thank you so much. It's all work in progress. I can explain. Then Happy Nico says, I like how his tank top reveals some of his abs when breathing. Yes, I also did it before, right? Let's see. I will look at it again. Physics settings. Windows capture. Physics settings. Wait a second. You have to do so weird. Okay. Let's see. Posing. I think now the eyes don't like totally. The eyes don't like totally like get out of frame now, I think. It's still a bit wonky, but could be worse. We're getting there. Victoria06, welcome. I'm rigging a superhero plan. Bombastic side eyes. Yes. It's a new model. Yes. It's like I drew it and prepared it, and now we are trying to get it to work in live2d, and it's all a bit wonky still, but the tutorial is 20 minutes. Oh, like this is like part 5 of the tutorial of a 20 tutorial series, and we are at minute 3 of 20. But it's already coming together, I think. Are people struggling to pronounce my username nowadays? What does nowadays mean? Is it like today's children can't pronounce stuff? Sure. Yeah, maybe I'm just bad at English. I'm bad at English. You can hear it. Or like, I can use English, but it's like new animation or VTuber. VTuber. And Hippie Nico says, are you gonna make him other costumes in the future? Yes. So because like I'm like having the file, and I did this myself, I can like make more costumes, right? Like one would be apron, and one would be of course the suit. What other things should I have like costumes? Yes, oh, that would be great, right? For Halloween, I would just be a really giant omelette. Are you Japanese? I'm not Japanese, I'm German mother tongue. So, guten Tag, Victoria. Ich spreche Deutsch. That was good day, Victoria. I speak German. In German. Did you get that? Yeah. I'm like German speaking mother tongue, but also use English, of course, because I'm speaking English now, and a bit Japanese. This is the three languages I kind of use. I also like Spanish, of course, but my Spanish is in its infancy, I would say. And says, going back to the watch streak, I feel that's new on your channel. Never told me about it until today. True. Maybe it's like just like a Twitch setting, but I like it. Just say you are just Asian or American, whatever. I'm European. In a German country in Europe. So like, not either. I can teach you Spanish. Please teach me Spanish. Wait a second. What does please teach me Spanish mean? Please teach me Spanish. Wait a second, in Spanish. I will say this in Spanish, but I will just deepening it. Por favor, enséñame español. Enséñame español. Why me? I can teach you British. Wait a second. Can I put in a British accent? Wait a second. British accent. I think like all my like mother tongue English accents are totally bad. But okay, I will do it. Okay. Okay, 1 second. First, I will say British. Wait a second, what should I say in British? Cheerio. 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 No, that's not good. I think I'm getting flustered trying to say English. Speak British. La boo boo. Okay. Yeah, please teach me English, like British English. Blue Fox Studios. Tell me anything interesting in British English. Then Serendip says, por favor, aprendame español. And Hippie Hippie Nico says, I can teach you Finnish. That's really nice. I think like Finnish is a really beautiful language. So like for ASMR too, it's really great. And I actually did like a karaoke cover of a Finnish song. It was Heavy Saurus. I didn't know what I said though. But I tried it in Finnish. That's a furry rock group here. Exactly, like right? It's technically furry, right? Because they're like like metal band in dinosaur costumes. So it's like the coolest thing ever, right? Then Blue Fox Studio says, Bay Bo Bio 1 second. The Bye Bo was Beer so Bay Bo Bye Bow. That by no, that's American, right? Beer boah. Does it mean something with beer? British. Do I sound British? Do I sound British? Cheerio. Tuesday. Okay. Where were we again? Alright, we are like, this is running in the background here. Yeah, I think a good start, right? A good start for the 3DNS. I'm so happy that I will make a backup file of this and later delete it. But I think it's freezing. Okay, it's not freezing. I will make a backup file. The thing is like in It's like 7 MB, so it's like really small, so that's fine. In like Blender, I was kind of like getting burned a few times by like it like just crashing and not saving anything. So like in Blender, after every step I did like a save of the whole file or something. Philip says, I know which band you're talking about. Yeah, they also have like in other languages versions, but of course like I like the like original the most because like I think it just sounds nice. Better bought a bit. Oh, okay, wait a second. British people. Which British people can I channel? Channeling British people. Who is British? Paddington Bear, Harry Potter, and Bayonetta. Bayonetta. How does Bayonetta speak? Oh, right. For like the Japanese people here. Wait a second. In Japanese, Bayonetta speaks Japanese. So she doesn't have a British accent. So she also doesn't have a like British Japanese accent. But she says like Tunen Ayai Dayo, which means like 10 years too early. But like in English, what does he say in English for that? 10 years too early? Too early. 10 years too early. 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 10 years too early. Bottle of water, yes. I'm 100% American. Yeah. I think you also sound really American, Victoria. Because it's like, I think you wrote in chat, like, and... Wait a second, what was it? I'm not sure what it was. Second. Sorry, it was like kind of few things. But like, and stuff, right? So I think like this like, really like, funny like American inflections. So I really like this. Yeah, if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, please tell me. I'm watching YouTube too. Thank you for watching them both. 1 second. Then Hippie Hippie Nico says Coco 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 Koala Coco Coco Cola Coco 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 Coco. What does this mean? It's like a Finnish tongue twister? But what does this mean? Bottle of water, bottle of water, war, bottle of water. But like the American tongue twisters, like for me, like I think what's like, kind of like also a meme, right? That like German people cannot like pronounce squirrel and mirror, right? So like, am I saying it right? Mirror, mirror, mirror. And like if I would be like American, I would say mirror. That was something about bonfires. But yeah, what would be fun things I could say in Finnish? Or like fun, not like swear words. Nothing that I would not say as a character, right? But like, what would be like fun things to say in Finnish, or like British English, or like American English, or like Japanese, or like French, or like Spanish, or like other languages? I don't know. I could write Norwegian. That's also hard. Glenn, what games are you interested in trying this year? The thing is, the year is not that long still, right? But like, which games are coming out? Good for them. No, wait a second. Concentrate. Concentrate plan. So, which games I'm looking forward to? I don't have anything on my radar. Do you have any recommendations? Or like any of you have any recommendations for games? I think like this year was like probably of the last 5 years or even more, the most new games I played. Like not new games, but like in general quantity, like games I tried, right? So I think like in that way Twitch kind of helped me to expand my horizon a bit. Like if you look back, like we played like horror game with Alien Isolation, right? So that's also crazy. Okay, Hippie Vinegar says it's actually coco 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 cocon coco 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 cocon coco coco con cocon con 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 con, and it means put together the whole bonfire, the whole bonfire, the whole bonfire. Put together the whole bonfire, the whole bonfire, the whole bonfire. Seashells, seashells on the seashore. Was it like this? And I think in German there's one that's Fischers Fritz Fisch frische Fische. Do I know another one in German? So that means like Fisherman Fritz is fishing fresh fish? I think that means Fisherman's Fritz. I'm not exactly sure. Which other German tongue twisters are there? German tongue twisters. I googled it. Okay, but first let's continue the tutorial until minute 4. Skip. Clothing. Skip. Hair. Here's a popular French one. I will do it. Yeah, please, welcome Dragon of Skill Test. I will try all the tongue twisters. Okay, I will try Serendips once. Okay, French pronunciation. Plants, French pronunciation. Brain activated. Okay, I will do it. Chasseur, chasseur, chasseur. Deut, toi, savoir, chasseur, san, son, tien. Wait a second, French pronunciation rules. I think like I messed up quite a few of those, right? Then Blue Fox Studio says, Blind, I'm currently drawing pixel art on Procreate. Do it. Here, something to draw. A barbell, a person working out, or chicken. Like a rotisserie chicken. I did it as pixel art once. Then I put it in a game. And then the reward was chicken. Oh, Dragon of Squirter says, oh, I know that one. Yes. Brautkleid bleibt Brautkleid und Blaukraut bleibt Blaukraut. But this was like totally... We'll try it faster. No, I cannot even say like the first word fast. Brautkleid bleibt Brautkleid und Blaukraut bleibt Blaukraut. Chicken. But most people I know online don't have the first clue of French pronunciation. You're not too bad. Thanks so much. I think like I know only a few rules in French, so like for me it's like I totally like attached them to the wrong syllables. So I think if I have like a table of the rules, I can get much closer to it. Maybe I will research that or something. Like a cheating pronunciation cheat sheet or something. Same with Spanish. Of the thing we are getting. Yes, I love it too because like that makes like this like process like totally enjoyable. I think so like because it's a scary process, right? So like I think like live2d, particularly at the start to get like the concept of the tutorials. Yeah, but like Serendip, I want to like understand it, right? So like when I like see a random French word, I want to be able to pronounce it perfectly. like in English, that's not possible, right? Because like English doesn't make sense. But French, I think it's more possible than not. Oh, welcome back, Victoria. Victoria. 06. Victoria. Maybe play the tongue twisted text to speech. Okay. I think next. Select both iris roll. We have like pupil roll. And then create deformer. Yes, please share it. If you want, of course. Okay, we call it. Iris XY. Do you like... wait a second. It's hard to recommend newer games since they're getting expensive. But I would recommend Tiny Glade. It's more like a fantasy building simulator and lost in random. Okay, 1 second. First, like, extremely many radars. 1 second, I can explain. From Elias Strangelove. Thanks so much. Hello. Thank you for rating me. I am Blan. Fox furry VTuber that is trying his best to survive in the hellish landscape of live2d and trying to rig my model. I love muscles. Yeah, some of you also love muscles, so that's great. And thank you for rating me. And I'm also like right now talking a lot in off topic to be less scared of the tutorial, which I am in the 4th minute of 20 minutes. Yes, we are also learning German now. Yes, we're also talking about languages and tongue twisters. Oh, Elias Strangelove says muscles. Okay, that's perfect. I can also flex on stream when you do the pec bounce or biceps flex like interaction. But the thing is, I will do it like smush my like muscles against the microphone. But wait a second, I can explain. But yeah, my avatar doesn't move from this, right? It's like pec bounce would be like this. Okay, pec bounce. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I did it. Maybe I shouldn't have said it. Okay, again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm basically doing that to like, first like thank you, and second it's like mind muscle connection. I will totally be perfect in flexing, right? Because like, I think flexing is also part of personal growth. I'm growing as a person, okay? Oh, Alex Montoya, welcome. The whole chat is built like Duolingo. We are better than Duolingo because we are real people, right? I think like Duolingo, like it was never that good, but like it fell off even more like with using like AI generated content, because then it's like just like making up random stuff that doesn't make sense, right? So, and the other thing is like, I think Duolingo is so gamification-ified that it's like, oh, you cannot lose your streak after 200 days. That it doesn't care that you are able to speak the language, and it cares more that you use the app. And it's also like, technically, after like 2 or 3 years or something, shouldn't you like be able to not use the app anymore because you got so good in the language? And then it's like kind of like conflicting with the subscription, right? Like for me, for example, like I learned like, I mean like, I like self-taught like Japanese myself, but it's like, I used like some like Anki flashcards for like, what was it called? Anki. It was like a flashcard system or something, and that was useful for learning kanji. And I cannot read all the kanji yet, but I think like if you can read like 1000 or something, then it's a good start. So I haven't like continued with that yet. Because it's like kind of like in day-to-day life. If you get some like volume of vocabulary right, then you can just like see it in the wild and apply it in the wild, and you can learn a little bit just scrolling Twitter. I'm a pretty buff fox. Okay, I will try to say that. So ABVD says in Finnish. I'm not sure what the like pronunciation things are in Finnish, but I will try it. Olen aika lihaksikas ketu. I love that language. So is lihaksikas fox? Or maybe it's ketu fox. I think I will quickly copy this. Can I copy this? No, copy. I will quickly put this into DeepL to see like which part is which. Okay. Ketu is fox. Ketu is fox. I should remember that, right? Iaxikas is muscular. That's also great. Okay, thank you so much, because it's like 2 words in Finnish that I can totally remember, or like should remember. Iaxikas is muscular and Ketu is fox. Clear the bounds. Yes, exactly. So at least you can hear it, that you know that it's real, right? But like in my new model, I want to try, or like in my like I will keep using both, right? But like the other one is a bit more buff and a bit more like action oriented. Maybe maybe I can make it that it works, that I can flex the pecs in real life and on stream on the avatar too. Yes. Did I forget something? Achso, dann says hello plan. So much. Then Blue Fox Story missed that comment before. Du bist sehr nett, Plan P. Thank you so much. Du bist sehr nett is German for you're very nice. Or very kind. Also be. It's Cliff. It says wow. Welcome. Okay, and then sorry for missing like the comments I'm like scrolling through now. Maybe Nico says before, you get Tuma Patosta in a man. Do you like dark roast coffee? Dark roast more? We drink a lot of coffee here, pure coffee addicts. That makes sense. I don't drink that much coffee, but like, I think I don't even have coffee at home right now. But like, it's to like to go with sweets sometime. Like family functions or something. Große Muskeln. Thanks so much. That means big muscles. The extent of my German is Rammstein courses. Hola, Alexa Grow. I like the grow part. Are you all also muscle enthusiasts? Let's all go to the gym together. Okay, where was I again? Okay, let's see in which we should split that. 2, 8, 7, 8, 7, 8, 7. BCA divisions. create. Iris. Angle X and angle Y. Angle X free, angle Y free. Wait a second. No, she's making a pupil deformer, but like, I only have an iris. Now I have to think which version of them I need. I've been gymming, yes. Great. Yeah, Vinegar says, I'm curious, have you gotten big enough to do this cliche thing where you like flex your biceps and then your sleeve rips? Let's see. I want to do it, but like the kind of what I did was buy bigger sizes of like gradually buy bigger sizes of shirts, right? So it's like I jumped up to like 1, 2, 3, 4 sizes or something in t-shirts. 4 or 5 sizes. So it's like I always got the like bigger shirts before I could flex out of them. Then Alex Montoya says, recently reached a new PR on legs extensions, 100 kilo. That's great. Like legs extensions, that's much. Wait a second, legs extension? That's like much harder than like squat or something, right? So that's great work. Welcome back, Victoria. And Brooklyn says, like, sorry, I'm currently making smoothies. That sounds delicious. Also, for more context about the other game, Lost in Random. Yes, I wanted to know about this. Lost in Random is like Alice in Wonderland with dice and sword types game. Okay, that sounds interesting. I will Google it quickly. Yeah. You all see that, like, I'm not getting too much quickly done, but like, it's not the easiest thing, right? Because like, now I have to think like Iris. Why did she put Iris in a big one, but like pupil not? I don't really get it. I should think more about it. Or maybe it's enough if we just like do this here. What? Maybe if we do it like this, it's good, right? And without it, is it deform now? Google Iris now. Okay, no wait, the game was Lost in Random. We're focused on the quads, but yes. Yeah, I should do more for the quads, but I'm doing like Bulgarian split squats and lunges right now. because like, let's see. I think like for normal squats, like one leg was always a bit buffer than the other one. I think so. Like, it's good to have for me like split squats to like get it the same. Same with lunges. And like I think for me, like when I do like heavy squats, I really like use the back too much too. Because yes, I prefer focusing on glutes. For glutes, I have no problem at all somehow. So like for glutes, like I think my glutes are not that bad just from Romanian deadlifts. Does that make sense? Which glute exercises are you doing, Serendip? And heavy exercise. Better head to the gym. Must have to. Good luck with the model plan. Thank you so much and do your best. Let's go. One more thing and finish. Hive Ilta. Hive Ilta. That means good evening. Hive Ilta. Nice. Thank you so much for teaching me. I'm so happy. I'm happy being taught. Tina says, I'm making banana smoothies by the way, and I'm using flan pudding as like boba jelly for the bottom. That sounds delicious. I made a banana smoothie too before. Okay, lost in random. Dang, it looks kind of like Nightmare Before Christmas? Or something? Really interesting. Okay. Gonoria says, oh my god, you finished, that's so cool. Wait a second, I'm not finished. Hive Ita, Ilta, Hive Ilta. Maybe he Nick was finished. Yeah, he wrote like... Okay. Let's see. I'm wondering now if I should like put the iris X like in the tutorial. Yeah, I don't have a pupil, so I cannot do that. I think if I do it like this, it doesn't look that good. Hmm. The thing is now it does like weird things. It should be like just staring into nothing. Or delete this. Delete. Wait a second, I deleted it. Just want to delete this point here. it's normal again. Yeah, I think that's better, right? Eight, 7. 8, 7. So let's see. I think when this is here, this one here needs to be more there, right? It looks squished. Does it look so squished? Maybe we can expand it? Bit too much, maybe. Then Alexei Montoya says, the model is looking great, by the way, plan. Thank you so much. I hope you like this size, because I maybe overdid it a bit, but maybe not. I think like this is fine, but like it's much more space, right? Doesn't feel squished. Better, right? Totally do that with a tool too, but like, yeah, I think now he looks in the side, right? This one here is less 3D, but this is more 3D. But like the other one doesn't change, right? One should change too. But maybe that's a... Loving the model, the bigness. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, that's a good sign. Yeah, I'm always like shy about like making stuff big, but like this is how I look inside. This expression should be like just staring straight, right? Mirror. Oh. Cancel. Mirror. Und deformer. Mirror. Now. Same to the other side. Let's quickly look how it looks. Modeling. Physics settings. And I think I have to re-edit here too. let's try it out. Do we like this more or less? Could be that like the eyes are like stuck wrong again. Ooh. Like I don't like how it like changes like the iris shape sometimes. We have to look at that. That's like totally like fine, right? Other than that, I think it's not too bad. We can always delete it later. Totally still some adjustments we have to make, but we need to do some ear deformers later. Because that part is like really stiff kind of. But other than that, I think it's not that bad, right? I think it has a lot of sweet spots right now. Which is what we wanted. That just... Wait a second, does it not change the neck at all? Didn't we do the neck stuff? Doesn't, right? This is also weird, right? So where is it? But yeah, I think it doesn't change the neck anymore. But we did it sometime before. Oh, now it does it. So sometimes it doesn't do it. And sometimes the eyes are weirdly squished. Everyone says, don't be your fans love your bigness and seeing you happy. Thank you so much. Oh, so cute. Yeah, I will be true to myself. I will be my most authentic self. And then people will be okay with it because like it's also in Kinnikuman and also in pro wrestling or something. Okay. With blunt authentic self, yes. It's a few tons of authentic self. That's so cute. Thank you so much. Okay. I will just call this Iris XY and continue for now. Serendip says, you've never done the macro ASMR before, right? There's an audience for it. Oh, I would love to do that. I think macro is really fun. So, yeah, I will write this down, macro ASMR. Idea, macro ASMR. Tentakel können Muskeln wachsen lassen. Tentacle is, what is it called in English? Tentacle is growing muscles. Something like this. I just like growth. Oh, macro is great too. Okay. So let's see.
Quintarolo just followed.
Thank you for following, Quintarolo. Much. I get the feeling that like eyes still need to be adjusted too. Okay, I think it doesn't say anything about the eye, so I think I will do some improvisation now and put iris XY and the eyes all together now. Then call it eyes XY. Wait. Much right. Maybe something like this. I think something is off there, but I'm not sure what. I should just move it all. Maybe move it. Let's quickly see which of those we like more, right? We undo it. So, posing. think I will mirror this here. And then for the head. Mm. That's the one. But like, not what I want, right? I want to have the blush on. Right, how this looks. I think it's fun, but it's a bit too much. Oh, Interrolo, welcome. How this looks. I think for now I will remove those here. Just look, it's nice what it changes. But the thing is, because it's moved, it creates this gap on the blush, right? So I think I don't want that. Let's leave this here too. I'm not sure what is changing here, right? I think it should not do anything here. You will just delete it. And try it here, right? With here. No, cut here. Can I like select things? Mesh generator, like this here. Yeah, select. And then move it somehow. What's this? Look, which of the sides I like more? Yeah, okay. I think it looks better like this. I will. Second. And we'll also mirror it. Oops. Motion mirroring. Okay, and then also write down that I'm in tutorial at minute 5, so like I took like a bit over 1 hour for 5 minutes of the tutorial. Alex Mia says, I'll be looking for now. Got to freshen up and focus on comms, but I'll be listening on the side. Thank you so much. And wait a second, you're doing commissions. Wish you so much progress and fun on that. I will also open commissions soon again, I think. Soon-ish. Also have to do the comic thing, but and the VTuber. But like after the VTuber, I think I will jump right into them again. And he says, trying to make another workout plan since I'll be limited to home workouts for a little while. Yes, I'm also working out at home, so you can do it. And yeah, share me your workout plans. We can do it. Okay, now as the last thing before I will go eat something, I will open it one last time so we can check our progress. It looks like this now. Let's see how it looks. See how it looks when he like makes it really like turn or something. Yeah, I think it looks better now. Like now, what the problem was before was that the eye that's like facing the camera was a bit too long, like horizontally stretched, I think. But it's better now, I think. And the blush is not like having a gap between now. It's not perfect yet, but I think for the scariness of the tutorial, I think it worked out better and with less problems than I expected. So I'm really happy about that. Yeah, like the full, like how it's right now, the like full extension looks a bit weird yet, but we will figure that out. Also, we can always like edit that, right? But yeah, like this is also a weird angle, but we can fix all of those. Okay, I think this one is not too bad. We like force a really weird angle or something. And with the eyes somewhere weird, right? Maybe all kind of weird. This is really weird. This is also really weird, this thing here, right? Because so the problem with the iris thing. So I think if you like make this path, it's not this path. Here, right? Because it is like this here. It just needs to be smoothed out, basically. Hmm. Still weird, right? Like, we remove this. Remove this. Get them. Like it. Look how this looks. I think it's so much different. Yeah, true. Maybe I can download like all of them sometime. Find them. I'm not sure on this one. I think like for now we'll undo everything here. And then look at this part another time. But here is just weird, right? So weird. Cannot keep it like this. But if it's like this, then it doesn't change anything. fix this part. I will try to mirror this, but like, this is like just like a part where we probably have to get back to later. Let's see how this looks now. This is like how far we made it by now. Ta-da. This is like the max setting that it will shift. Like the weirdest things happen. I think it's not too bad. Not too bad. Because we can still improve it much, but I'm happy with it. Or like with the progress for now. I will save it now and save it as a new file. Just to be safe. Because like it could totally be, it feels like one of those things where like you mess something totally up, right? And then you need to find it again. And better to not delete something. Like all the people in the comments of the tutorial that say like, oh no, I had to start this over 5 times. Let's not be those people. But yeah. Anyways, that is for now. This is what we have. So I think let us rate someone. See who I can rate. One second. not sure what happened, but like I'm not good moderating Discord, so like for my Discord it's like only like information relay. Let's see. Yeah, gonna write. Okay, I think there are a lot of people I can rate now, but for now, let's rate that Andrew, I think, because he also made a live2d VTuber, and I will totally flex with my how I smashed the live2d stuff, and then I will go AFK and eat something. So we can write something like muscle fox attack. But yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for being there, and let's go muscle. Bye bye. Bye bye. Okay. Attack.